هلا بلشت؟
Okay.
في شوفوا في
Yay.
Hang on, where's Jake? Jake, come on, the show started!
ليك مع
Here he is. Now you can tell our Asian elephant from the African species by their high domed forehead, their arched back, and their smaller ears. To welcome you all to the safari today, the elephants and their trainers would like to give a safari salute.
Ready?
أنا مصور فيديو.
And now for some introductions before we begin. First up, we've got 13-year-old George with his trainer Steve. And next we've got 2.5-year-old Jake with his trainer Sebastian.
أنا مسويها.
Now elephants are still used today in the teak forests of Burma. They're used to bring wood from the surrounding forests, where they drag logs through rivers, and these logs will then move into mills for processing. So what we'd like to do is do a working demonstration of just how these elephants are used today. So the harness that George is wearing is made of canvas, and it distributes the weight evenly across his shoulders and chest, so he can pull that heavy load without a problem. Elephants are preferred over heavy machinery because they are much more maneuverable, and they don't cause as much damage to the surrounding forests. Alright, well, George has done an excellent job pulling that log for us. And now we'd like to push it back into place. Now you guys may have noticed that both Jake and George have tusks.
والله
As
معناتها.
the Asian species, only males will have those long tusks, while females have a much shorter version called tushes. Elephant tusks are made out of ivory, and unfortunately, the illegal killing of elephants for their tusks poses a significant threat to the survival of both species. Ivory is very valuable, so the tusks from a single elephant can be worth more than 10 times the average annual income in many African countries. Alright, George got it there. And now that he's up at the front, George would like to say hello to everyone. Alright, but here comes little Jake to show that he too has amazing strength, even at such a young age. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you think that Jake can pull that enormous log behind me? Some yes, some no? Jake, do you think you can pull this log?
سمعت ايس كريم.
Come on, Jake. What if I give you a treat? Okay. Here you go, Jake. Alright. Now dig in those heels. Let's see it. Wow, look at that power. While our elephants are young, we do like to keep their loads light. That way they can get used to wearing their harness. But it won't be long before Jake is just as big as George, and he'll be able to pull loads just like him.
Video open. Watch. Watch.
Now you'll also notice our safari elephants are very well mannered, and they always clean up after themselves. Let's enjoy that one, of course.
هذا صغير.
Thank you, Jake. Now, one of the most unique features of the elephants is, of course, their trunk. They use it as a nose for smelling and breathing, as well as like a hand for pushing food into their mouth, squirting water into their mouth, and picking things up. So what we'd like to do now is show you just how dexterous the elephant trunk is. So, can I get a young volunteer with a loony or a uni to meet me at the fence here? So the first one down with the point will be my volunteer. You the point over there? Perfect. Now wait right here, okay? So Steve is going to show George the tuning. Then he'll drop it on the ground. And George is going to use the finger-like projection at the tip of his trunk, sort of like how we use our thumb and forefinger, to root around and pick it up. Alright, he's already got it. So, for my volunteer, hold your hands up nice and flat over the railing there. George would like to return his loan, because he always pays off his debts.
Yay!
You might want to wash that coin off though, because it's been up an elephant's nose.
Yeah.
Alright, as you can see, George is quite tall. He's about 9.5 feet at the shoulder, with no obvious means for getting on or off. So he has to invent your own ways. First, George and I would like to show you a front leg mount.
كيف طلع فهد؟ ما انت فاهم.
And getting off is just the reverse. So George will lift that front leg back up, and then he can lower me gently.
Oh.
Alright, but now George and I would like to show you a hind leg mount, because we've always been a little bit backwards. So for this mount, I grab a hold of George's tail, and then I can hoist myself up. Oh! Little hand over here, Steve. Oh, that's not helping. Okay, okay, maybe, we need to do a boost on Drew, Steve. Get coordinated here. All right, 1, 2, 3. I think with both feet now. That might work better. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, well that mount didn't go as I wanted it to. So I think I'll just try it one more time. Okay, this time I'm ready. There we go. Much better. Alright, now when working with animals, it's very important that we check them over daily. So since our elephants are so big, the best way for us to check them over is to get them to lay down. So slowly but surely, all of our elephants will lay down. Some a little bit slower than others. Jake, why aren't you laying down over there? Oh, we forgot something, guys. I think Sebastian's going to go get it for us. Jake needs his pillow. Jake can be a little fussy without his pillow. But we've got it now. And it looks like he's settling down nicely over there. Alright. So now that the trainers have the elephants laying down, they'll take a look at the bottoms of their feet, which consists of a 1-inch thick callus pad. So they're making sure that there are no thorns or stones embedded, and also checking to see if their nails need filing. Then they'll take a look at their eyes, ears, and mouths to make sure everything's clean. And of course, the sign of a healthy animal is a good clear eye.
شوف الفرع.
Did everybody pass their inspection? Perfect. Time to get up.
I don't know if it's supposed to be there or not.
We have a sleepy elephant over here.
Probably gonna pick it up.
Come on, Jake, you can't take a nap during the show.
They went up the trunk.
Well, how are we going to get him up? I don't think he likes that. Alright, well, what should we do? Let me just scare him up. And what would scare an elephant? A mouse. That is a good idea. But I haven't seen any mice around here. Have you guys? Yes, you have seen a mouse? Let's see if this works. Boom! No. I'll try putting it on his side, maybe. Feel that, Jake? Yeah, good idea. Maybe his head. Over there, Jake. I don't know, guys. I don't think elephants are afraid of mice at all. I know who is afraid of mice. If you could just toss that other way down, that would be great. Thank you. Alright. Well, that didn't get Jacob at all. So I think that we need all of your help. So on the count of 3, I need you guys to yell, "Get up, Jake." Ready? 1, 2, 3. There he goes. He's such a show off.
Yeah, they know that.
Now in every family there needs to be an artist. And our elephant family is no exception. George would like to show you guys his artistic skills by painting you a one-of-a-kind t-shirt. You can find our elephant's artwork in our gift shop. While he's finishing up, I'd just like to tell you a few more things about elephants. So elephants can live to be 60 to 70 years old, and a full-grown elephant will eat between 250 to 300 pounds of food a day. Their diet consists of hay, oats, fruits and vegetables, and supplemental grains. Unfortunately, both Asian and African elephants are endangered. So here at the safari, we are doing everything we can to preserve them. We've had 13 Asian elephant babies born since 1991. Which, if you think about it, is pretty incredible because the gestation period for the elephant is a full 22 months.
Oh, 22 months.
Alright, he's all finished up there. And George would like to show
I guess
his
what
work
you're
for you
saying
guys.
is 22 months to have a baby.
So you're saying?
No, I said 9 years.
And here's his ribbon for those of you that couldn't see that. Look at that, George. Now here you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our safari elephants. Now to thank you all for coming here today, George and Jake would like to give one last safari salute.
Bye-bye.
Well, you gotta do that too late.
And a bow for a job well done.
Never had my phone all day.